like ages since I've been in front of the camera, but in reality it hasn't. But last week was the first week that I didn't manage to get a video out onto YouTube, and since the start of the year, I think. So I'm feeling a little bit rusty, and it's not easy just talking into a lens.
My little feet used to be hard as fuck when I lived on the island.
Yeah, climbing on the rocks.
Now they're soft city boy feet. You recorded all that?
Yeah. Anyway, the past few weeks have actually been really busy. Basically, since Mallory Intyre's kicked off quite a bit, we've been running that 3-month trial. If you are interested, hit the link down below. We can get you involved with that. September's completely full now, so if you do want to do it, make sure when you sign up, it's completely free, but when you sign up, do put yourself down for October onwards. Yeah, it's been really busy setting clients up with that. It's great to have so much interest, but it's just been full on. Setting people up, getting people enrolled and integrated within the system. Really good, but just spent a lot of time on that, which has meant that I've had to drop the videos a bit over the past couple of weeks. But all in all, it's good. I'm keeping busy and training's been going pretty well, so I'm happy with that as well. This week, I thought I'd just talk about rolling with the punches and just looking at the open water swim sessions that we've been doing and why I kind of started thinking about talking about rolling with the punches and getting beaten up and hit down and knocked down and then getting up and going again. A few things have happened over the past couple of weeks, not just swimming and getting a bit battered going around swim boys, but also with regards to races, especially over the past couple of years as well, or year, that we've all had with cancellations. We've all had to deal with this getting up and going again, or resetting the mind, staying calm, relaxed, and then being able to refocus going forward. So with the swim, like, you're getting absolutely murdered around the first buoy or the next buoy or whatever it is. Your feet are getting absolutely attacked, or you're getting dunked underwater. It's a nightmare. There's no two ways about it. But you've got to carry on. You've got to keep your head above the water, you've got to keep your legs kicking, and you've got to reset, refocus, and make sure that you come out the other side in a good enough position to be able to complete the race or stay in the race for as long as possible. And I'm not that good at that ordinarily, which is why it's been really good to have a lot of practice with it over the past few weeks. So hopefully when I'm going into my next race this weekend with Mallory, I'm a little bit more focused, a little bit more able to deal with those types of scenarios. Essentially, it comes down to practice, and we've had a lot of this in terms of race cancellations over the past year. It's still really tough. Like, you build yourself up, you've worked for so long, all season for maybe your A race, and then all of a sudden it gets ripped from beneath you. The rug gets pulled from right underneath you. And we've just had this with our clients, or a lot of our clients, and they've been working up to the Granite Man Triathlon. And what's happened is a really adverse weather condition, fog on Guernsey, really nice other than that, caused the cancellation of the race. And because of this, maybe 10 of our athletes weren't able to compete in one of their A races. Some people had just been working towards that the whole season. That was like their completion race or whatever it may be. And it's getting all of those emotions, those anxieties, and that pent up kind of, I've been working for this for so long and it's about to happen, to be taken away from you. And it's not nice for anyone. And it's like you don't get that release, you don't get those endorphins that you've been looking forward to of like a race completion or a really good race performance. And it's really tough, but what you've got to do is the same thing as coming out the other side of a buoy. You've just been knocked down, you've taken a mental hit, you need to refocus and either go again or just take a little bit of time in order to reset yourself and know what you want to do in the next coming weeks, months and a year. So you need to come out the other side of those cancellations or those races and be able to be like, okay, it's fine, or it's not fine, but I'm going to make the most of this and be able to do what I want to do, or do what I need to do to have a good remainder of the season, or a good winter block going into the next season. So all in all, you just need to go with it to an extent, and it's really tough. Like, I've had a whole season worth of like punches essentially, and I've kind of had to roll with them. I've kind of had to make adjustments in my training plans and schedules in order to deal with them. So obviously I got knocked around in Llanelli and I didn't have a good race, but then had to refocus, reset, make sure that I was doing everything I could to be able to rectify that by doing a lot of racing to get that experience of the skills that I was missing, and then also incorporating those skills into training. So I was making adjustments as you go, but at the same time acknowledging that that was a massive setback which I needed to address. It's not ideal, it's not great, and it's not what you want, but sometimes we just have to deal with those things. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too depressing, and I hope everyone can kind of relate to it. I just wanted to get across what we've been experiencing in the past week or two in terms of clients and myself, but also how to deal with it going forwards. If it gave you any value, and if you want to watch any more of these videos, hopefully I'll be able to give you a little bit more of an insight into the Mallory race that's coming up again. Hopefully I'm able to deliver what I think I'm capable of again, but I've been trying my best to rectify the bits that I'm bad at over the past couple of weeks and months since the last Mallory. Hopefully it'll go to plan this time, but you never know. I've done everything that I think I can do to be able to be ready for it. So yeah, we're going to have to see how it goes, and I'll keep you updated with that. Stay tuned for the rest of the week. I'll try and deliver another video before Mallory, where we had an epic training day out in the Brecon Beacons, and potentially rode one of the best roads in the UK, up for debate. Anyway, if you do want to watch that, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.